Okay, once again, welcome to the Sports Talk with kerry, wehmeyer show for Tuesday, February 23rd. We're going to be going over news headlines. Also, we're going to give you updates on LSU Tulane baseball tonight, LSU basketball and Tulane baseball. So we'll be giving you those updates throughout the broadcast. So thanks for joining us if you're in. So let's go ahead and go over some scores. I'm going to share my screen. I'm going to switch it over to the scoreboard updates. Okay, scoreboard update. We'll give you an update on UNO and Tulane. Let's go over to the screen right here. We'll give you a switch over. So I'm going to switch this over, and I'm going to stop this one. I'm going to share this one. So we'll give you an update on UNO and okay, once again, in the bottom of the fourth, it is Tulane and UNO scoreless. So once again, they're in the bottom of the fourth, so that's going on right now out at Turchin Stadium. Louis Aval is batting, 267 batting average. So runners on runner plate appearance. He had a F8, so scoreless in this game. So we'll switch out and we'll give you college baseball scores. I'm going to go ahead and give you those college baseball scores throughout give you all the ones from the conference. So let me get this switched over. Okay, college baseball scores from earlier today. Virginia wins 14-5. Also, North Carolina State loses 16-13. Louisville wins 6-2. East Carolina wins 6-1. Wake Forest and Coastal Carolina is even at 1. Also, South Carolina on top, 12-4. Florida on top of North Florida, 5-3. Tennessee on top, 21-1. That was the final score. Also in the top of the second, no score between Texas Southern and TCU, and also no score between UCLA and Loyola Marymount. Now, other games going on in the American Conference tonight. Memphis on top, 3-1. That was the final score. Stetson on top, 5-0. Houston wins over Texas A&M Corpus Christi 12-8. Other games were postponed. Let's see what we have in the ACC. Okay, ACC scores. North Carolina wins 4-1. Pittsburgh wins over Jacksonville 6-1 in their game. So let's scroll down. We'll go over to the Sun Belt Conference. We'll see if we can get a score update in the Sun Belt Conference. So I'm going to go to Sun Belt Conference, switch over. Okay, once again, Sun Belt Conference baseball. Let's give you an update on UL, and I'm going to put that up on the screen. We'll give you those updates, and then we'll give you updates on let's go over Louisiana Tech. We'll give you an update on that game. Okay, it is 1-0, bottom of the fifth. Louisiana is batting, 2 outs. Brandon Bro at the plate. So he's so it looks like he no runners on base, 2 outs. Jarrett Riff. That's if I'm saying his name right. He has 3 strikeouts in the game tonight. Now for the ULL pitching, let's give you the ULL pitching. We're going to give you those pitching numbers from the ULL. Once again, Argetti. He has 5 innings. He gave up 1 walk and 1 strikeout. He faced 18 batters in their game. So once again, it's 1-0. ULL leads. So we will go over some. We'll see what's happening in the LSU game. I'm gonna give you an update on that game. But it's we'll give you a live stat update. So I'm going to give you that live stat update. LSU on top, down 47-31, 47-31. So let's put this in the screen so you'll see let's see if we give you an update. Okay, 40, go to the game cast. 47-31 LSU trails here, and now it's 62-43 here in the second half. So Walford right now has 8 points. Days has 4. Hyatt has 3. Thomas has 15, and Smart has 11. So Georgia once again winning their game 62-43 in the second half. So we'll go ahead and give you full college basketball scores and NBA scores as well. Okay, we'll give you a full college update. We'll wait for the screen to come up. Why the screen's not coming up? To refresh it, probably. Okay, scoreboard update. Michigan State on top 42-31. West Virginia on top 48-40. Illinois, let's see. Georgia Tech, 41-29. Campbell on top of High Point, 50-31. Notre Dame in ACC play down 49-39. Florida on top 48-27. That's in the second half. Prairie View, A&M on top 45-30. Now it's 47-32. Baylor down 20-11. Villanova on top 10-4. Nebraska and Penn State tied up at 19. So that was in their game. Okay, Liberty beat North Alabama 74-54. Ohio wins that game 90-73 over Akron. Pacific wins 77-67. Also, Miami, Ohio wins 96-54. And Buffalo wins the game 102-74. Georgia State wins 85-71 over Appalachian State. Also, Richmond wins 79-65 over UMass. And VCU wins their game 67-65. So other games going on tonight. Oklahoma and Kansas State, Kansas and Texas, Ole Miss and Missouri, Washington and Arizona State, UConn and Georgetown. So the other games are postponed due to, once again, coronavirus and stuff like that. So let's go over the NBA scoreboard. I'm going to put the NBA scoreboard in the screen. Okay, NBA scoreboard. It is the Cleveland Cavaliers on top 60-57. Pistons on top 56-53. That is the Pelicans' opponent tomorrow night. So they'll be coming to the Smoothie King Center 58-53. Also, the Nets on top 52-40. Right now, let's give you an update on the three players, Harden, Irvin, and Durant, and Durant. So we'll give you an update of those box scores. Okay, let's give you an update. Irvin has 14 points. Harden has 10. So Kyrie Irvin has 14 points. I don't see Durant in the lineup, so it looks like Durant's not in the lineup tonight. Most likely. So you only got Irvin, Harden, playing tonight. So your score is 54-48 second quarter. Also, let's see. Knicks on top 49-48. Raptors down 50-34 in their game. Also, it is Celtics on top 39-38. And also Milwaukee on top 21-20. Games going on later on this evening will be, let me scroll it down. Nuggets and Trailblazers, Wizards and Clippers. That will be late into the evens. So scoreboard update. Let's give you an NHL scoreboard update as well. Give me 1 second to get that switched in, and we'll give you an update on NHL scores. We'll also give you a continuous update on LSU basketball. Once again, they're in the second half. Okay, let's give you an update. Sabres on top 1-0 second period. Also, Penguins even at 1. That's in the second.
There's a lot here. So what happens next for Panarin?
That's in the second period. So also Blackhawks on top of Blue Jacks 3-2. Now it's 3-3 after the goal by Patrick Lane of Columbus. Also Canadians tied up at 3. Also Red Wings and Predators scoreless. So that was your hockey scoreboard, giving you hockey scoreboard updates. We'll give you LSU game updates for LSU basketball. So we'll put the we'll give you the updates in just a second. So I'm gonna give you an update on LSU and I'm gonna have to stop sharing the screen. I'll put the live stats right here. So I'm gonna give you an update on LSU and Georgia. So Georgia's LSU and Georgia playing tonight. So we'll give you an update on that. Okay, once again, it is 67-47 LSU Trails. Wofford missed a free throw. It made the second free throw in the game. So LSU shooting 36%, 16 out of 44 shots. They're also shooting 22.5%, 4 of 18 from 3-point lane. Also, it is 69-47, so 69-47. LSU's trailing. Now, both teams got to the free throw line. Both are shooting in the upper 60. So Georgia 67 and LSU 65. So your leading scorers right now is Smart with 11. Wofford with 11, so your two scores right there is Wofford and Devontae Smart. So LSU leading 69-49. So let's move along, and we'll go to the sports news of the day. After scores, we'll give you sports news of the day. Okay, let's go through the sports news of the day. Okay, this is from ESPN.com. Once again, Brooklyn Nets, James Harden headlines the Eastern Conference All-Star reserves, while Utah sends 2 from the Western Conference. So it looks like James Harden will be on the Eastern Conference side, and some of the Utah Jazz players will be on the Western Conference side. So let's give you let's let you listen to this interview. So I'll let you hear this.
Tuesday night when the NBA announced its all-star reserves, the head coaches went more in the direction of picking players based on individual success on the court and less about team success. The Knicks' Julius Randle, the Bulls' Zach LaVine, the Magic's Nikola Vucevic, and the Pelicans' Zion Williamson all got the nod, while players like the Suns' Devin Booker and DeMar DeRozan from the San Antonio Spurs were left on the sideline. One more thing to keep an eye on is the all-star bonuses that were achieved. Rudy Gobert once again earned a $1 million bonus. The Knicks' Julius Randle earned a $945,000 bonus. And the Celtics' Jaylen Brown is halfway there to a 1 point.
Yes. Yeah, they're getting their all-star bonuses. That's just something right there. When they're getting their all-star bonuses. So once again, this is from ESPN. Go to ESPN.com. So we'll go back to the screen. Go back to the share screen, and we'll switch it back in, and we'll give you. So we'll go back. Okay, let's. Once again, Seattle Mariners. Seattle Mariners doing damage control with their players. Kevin Maffer's comments. So it looks like Seattle Mariners general manager Jerry DePato and manager Scott Service are doing damage control with CEO Kevin Maffer. Online video led to his resignation. So the message over the past 2 days is you have a right to be upset. We are very open with our players and stuff like that. So what this is talking about is this. He said something that he should have never said in that locker room. So that's one thing about it. Look, you got to learn to control your opinions and stuff like that, because a lot of people take it in the wrong way and think it's just another example of millionaire baseball players just absolutely being spoiled. So that's what they're going to do. So once again, this is from ESPN. Go to ESPN.com. So Mathis does resign as the CEO. Okay, let's see what else we got. Okay, Alex Smith says his return put wrench into the Washington football team's plans for a quarterback. So I think they're going to have a pretty good quarterback battle once the season gets underway. So look, I look at it this way: if he comes back and wins a job, I think he will get the job. Because look, they had that one of those young Washington quarterbacks that played in the last game against the Tampa Bay Bucks, and he kind of led them on drives and stuff like that, but it was not enough. So once again, this is from ESPN. Go to ESPN.com. Okay, let's see what we got here. Okay, UCLA track cross country runner dismissed due to alleged slurs. So they dismissed one of their runners, and that was Chris Wallen on Monday evening after an alleged video and text message exchange on Instagram of him using racist and sexist language. Look, I'm gonna be honest with you. This young man should have known not to do stuff like that, because the social media platform can be a trap for any of those players. Look, he should have learned. He's a young man. He's going to learn his lesson. I mean, when you go online and say, let me get my stop my stop my screen. When you go online and say racist and sexist language, people's going to take it out of context. They are definitely going to take it out of context. So he has to understand what he did was absolutely 100% wrong. So the decision to dismiss him, I think he should be dismissed. If you say any racist, stupid comments, you should be gone. Because there's no room for racism, no room for sex comments and stuff like that. So once again, this is from ESPN. Go to ESPN.com. Okay, Minnesota Timberwolves call Anthony Towns hopes more head coaching diversity in the NBA. I would have to agree with him. I would have to agree with call Anthony Towns, because look, if that coach is qualified, then hire him. But like I said, they need to have diversity in the NBA, because look, you're getting players from all across the world, like Spain and all that, and Europe, but like I said, they need a coach. I don't care if he's white, I don't care if he's black, I don't care if he's Mexican, I don't care if he's a European person. If he's qualified, he should be a coach. That's what Carl Anthony Towns is saying. I mean, look. I mean, if you don't have diversity, guess what? You won't have nothing. You won't have racial harmony. So once again, this is from ESPN. Go to ESPN.com. Okay, let's see what we got. Okay, six-time NBA All-Star Paul Gasol returns to Spain to play for Barcelona. So he will play for Barcelona. The team announced his deal runs through June 30th. The 40-year-old big man began his professional career with Barcelona from 1998 to 1999. He spent 3 in the La Liga, 8 ACB season. Also, he had EuroLeague experience. He also played with the Memphis Grizzlies as well. So he is going back to Barcelona to play for the Spanish team. So once again, this is from ESPN. Go to ESPN.com. Okay, we'll go through the last couple of headlines. Okay, New York Mets to wine. Walker picks number 99 as mascot. Mr. Met wears number 0. So he's so once again, it's not a situation with the once spring training begins, they will be So, okay, LSU. Let's give you an update on LSU and Georgia. So I'm going to go ahead and give you that update just in a second. So we'll put that up on the screen, give you another update. We'll also give you an update on Tulane baseball out at Turchin Stadium tonight. They are taking on the UNO Privateers, so we'll give you an update. Okay, once again, 77-59, LSU trail, 6:09 remaining. Georgia knocked a three-point shot down. 2 free throws was good by Devontae Smart. So now Devontae Smart has 16 points. Wofford has 11. LSU right now is shooting 37%. That's 21 of 56. They're also shooting 26% from three-point range. And LSU has 10 turnovers to 8. So they're turning over the ball a lot in this game. So 77-61 LSU trails. So we'll come back to that in a few minutes. So 77-61. I don't know why my internet's going down. I don't understand that. So let it. I don't want to be. Okay, we'll switch this out. And I'll go over to the Tulane updates. I'm going to give you an update on Tulane and UNO. So I'm going to go give you an update on Tulane and UNO. You can go over to the Southland scoreboard. Okay, let's give you an update on Tulane and UNO. I'll pull the screen up. So I'll give you a second to get the screen set. Okay, once again, bottom of the fifth, UNO and Tulane scoreless once again. The previous inning, Bratton struck out swinging. Willett walked. Howard stole second. He also was hit by a pitch. Williams grounded out to the pitcher. That was in the top of the fifth. So we're in the bottom of the fifth. Tulane and UNO scoreless. So we'll wrap. So let's go over to back over to some. Let's go over some local news. I'll go over some local news with you. Let's go over some local news. Okay, man of his womb. Talking about Steven Adams, full-time center, part-time worm farmer. So that's he's that's I mean, look, if he wants to do that, that's on him. But he is going to he gets the rebounds and stuff like that. So he comes in, like I said, it's going to be a like I said, this team right here. Look, it's not gonna fall apart in the second half. It might we might fall apart here in the first half, but I think we will be okay in the second half. So of the season, once the All-Star break is over. Okay, Xavier University returns to the baseball diamond. So that's good news for Xavier Xavier Athletics. They have his team hasn't played since played 1 in 61 years. So that's Blake Frederick. Wasn't playing baseball for 3 years. So I'll be honest with you. I wish Xavier the best of luck in their baseball season. Hopefully it'll be a good one. So once again, this is from The Advocate. Go to theadvocate.com. We did talk about the Tulane and LSU game. We did talk about. Okay, let's go over to this one. Pelicans will allow 2,700 fans starting Wednesday. Also, the plan to reach 4,000 fans. So I think it's a good start. When you come down to it, you will not have a packed house, but it is what it is. I mean, look, if you can get 2,700 people in there, that'd be fine. Also, if we get 4,000 people in there, that's going to help them in the long run. So this is from The Advocate. Go to theadvocate.com. Okay, let's see what else we have. Okay, let's put in the okay, 3 Louisiana schools in the FCF's top 25. Nickel State is ranked 9th, so they're ranked 9th in the FCS poll before the new season begins. McNeese re-enters the FCS in the top 25, so they're also in the top 25, and also Southeastern is in the top 25 as well. So they're going to be playing their game Saturday at 6 p.m. against Sam Houston State to open up the conference schedule. So once again, Timberwolves hire Chris Finch. Also, Naomi Osaka wins back to number 2 in the WTA. So once again, this is from The Advocate. Let's see. Hot Button Corner. This is Wilson Alexander's article talking about Maneri seeking answers at third base. I think, like I said, hopefully that can get rectified and stuff like that. They'll have a third baseman by the so I look at it this way. Look, if the third baseman they in that game last night against Louisiana Tech, he threw some good throws, but unfortunately they had some errors coming out of that game. So if you look at it this way, if LSU gets them a third baseman, settles with another third baseman, I think it'll help ease the situation up with the questions about the third basemen. So once again, this is from The Advocate. Go to theadvocate.com, and we will. Okay, this is Gary Smith, Tulane baseball notebook, talking about catchers reach base in 8 out of 15 appearances. So they're talking about throwing out base steals an issue. I'm pretty sure hopefully they can, same thing with Tulane, hopefully they can try to rectify their base stealing issues, because look, it's going to be a problem, because you need, like I said, you need the stolen bases and stuff like that in order, and also you got it, they'll bunch you over. Trevor Minder on an attempt third base. So that was on the attempt at third base. So hopefully they can get everything seriously under rectified and stuff like that. Once again, this is from The Advocate. Go to theadvocate.com. We talked about these. I'm going to go over this. Okay, once again, unbeaten Baylor finally back in action. LSU men's, UNO men's, UNO men's raced past Central Arkansas, so they did win last night, 88-63. UNO 5-13, 4-6 in the Southland. UNO lost 4 straight and also had 3 other games postponed. Also, Louisiana won their game 76-74. Southern won their game 64-47 in their game. Also, Western State lost to Nicholls State 72-65. So, college basketball roundup from the Associated Press. Okay, we'll see what we can do. Okay, New Orleans Baton Rouge event in Gonzales was a smash hit. So, New Orleans and Baton Rouge coaches and schedules cannot let what happened a couple of weeks ago at Premier Lanes be just a one-time thing. So, so I think it's imperative right that these events continue with their success. Once again, follow Kent Lowe. He is the sports information director for LSU basketball. Follow him. He does advocate article. Okay, let's see. Okay, Saints top pioneers in girls basketball, 49-33 in the girls regional playoff game. Played at St. Martin High School. So once again, they will play in the quarterfinals against whoever that's going to be on Thursday. One of the coaches at Riverside was tough. That's St. Martin's coach, Courtney Ward, said. Saints did outscore Crescent City 14-13 and 33-15 in their game last night. Okay, the Saints using zone trapping defense to begin forcing turnovers in the third quarter. So they kind of got their adjustments to get the steals, stuff like that. Also, defensive pressure turning up some, we got some turnovers and easy baskets given up. So they went, Crescent City led 18-16 at halftime. And surged ahead with a 7-0 run in the second quarter. So this is from Darryl Williams. You can follow him at The Advocate. That's Darryl Williams. So we'll go over to the varsity zone, see what's happening on the varsity zone with articles. Okay, we'll pull up the articles. Okay, 5A playoffs showdowns loom. Hineville and Bonneville might finally play a boys basketball game against each other. So it looks like the two Class 5A schools had their schedule, regular season games canceled and stuff like that. So I'm glad to see that. In Class 4A, Carver will take on McMain. That's in Class 4A. Also, let's see. What else? McMain. Also in the 3A bracket, Soapy B. Wright will take on Booker T. Washington. Also in Class 2A, Morris, Jeff Morris will take on, I'm trying to see what they are, Phoenix. That's in Class C. Also, on the select side, St. Paul will take on St. Aug 19-6. Opening round, Jesuit will take on Rumble. That will be 5 versus 12. Also, Brother Martin will be at home against Holy Cross. Shaw will be at home against CE Bird, and Curtis will be on the road against McKinley. Now in Division 4, Crescent City will take on Country Day. That is in Division 4 play. Division 3 brackets has Newman as the 1 seed, Northway Christian as the 7th seed. Also in Division 2, De La Salle and Hannon will play. Let's see. Also, Bonneville and Slidell will take on North Shore. East St. John taking on that will be in the postseason. Other qualifiers, Ponchatoula, East Jefferson, and Chalmette are the qualifiers for 5A state basketball tournaments. So once again, this is from Christopher Daub. You can follow him at the Advocate. Okay. Octomifta Holy Cross wins. They win in soccer. So that was in their game against Ben Franklin. They won 3-0. That was in the semifinals. Tigers did not allow shot on goal, secured their 19th shutout in 31 matches. Now the top seeded Holy Cross will take on 4th consecutive state championship. That'll be in Hammond. They will take on Benton, and also Monday at home against East Jefferson. So that's once again that's going to be going on. Benton defeated East Jefferson 4-1. Schumacher saved is a game changer. That's the young lady that got a save in that game for Loyola Prep versus Luxor. So she got that save. So that's what happened in the follow less east at the Advocate. Okay, we'll go over some more stuff and then we'll wrap it up. Okay, once again, Newman's girls win first home playoff game since the revival. So they won 52-41. Trinity Williams at 25 points. Ta'ala Payne had 19 points in the game. Also in Division 2, Emily Johnson had 19 points against De La Salle. And also, balance scoring by Ben Franklin got them the win, 55-33. So that is from the Advocate. You can follow them at the Advocate. And we will give you LSU update once again. I'm going to go ahead and give you an LSU update. So we'll give you an update on LSU. Go over to the game screen. Okay, 91-78. LSU is loses. So it looks like LSU will lose tonight, 91-78. It was LSU finished the night with 46%. That was 32 of 69 shots. Also, they finished 9 of 30 from three-point range, and also 16 of 27. So they shot 16 of 27. So they were 27 of 67. That was Georgia finished with that. LSU finished with 27 of 67. They finished 8 of 30 and also 16 of 27. They had both teams at 11 turnovers. And the points off for turnovers, Georgia had 11. off those points off of turnovers. Now, your leading scorers for LSU was Smart, Walford, Cook, and Thomas. So they finished, once again, they finished the game. Final score is 91-78. Last couple of plays, 3-point shot by Cook was good. Also, layup was good by Georgia, and also jumper was good by Walford. And Georgia, with 56 seconds, missed the 3-point shot. Defensive rebound by Walford. So 91-78 is your final score. So we'll give you another update on Tulane baseball. We'll go ahead and give you another in-game update on Tulane baseball. So I'm going to go ahead and give you that update as we go. So I'm going to switch this in. I can give you the updates on the screen. Let's give you an update. Okay, Tulane leads 2-0. They did score in the bottom of the 5th, so Tulane up 2-0, top of the 6th. 1 out. UNO is batting. Paige Howard walked. Also advanced. Salah is a flight out the center field, so it is 2-0. 1 gone for UNO. So that's what's going on in college baseball tonight out at Turchin Stadium. Okay, we will go over some Twitters, and we'll wrap this up for the evening. Once again, I'll have Pelicans basketball tomorrow. We'll see if we'll run it on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. Well, hopefully we can get it off. So we will have it tomorrow for you. Okay, let's go over some Twitters. I'm going to go over a couple of Twitter Okay, let's Gary Smith talking about the Tulane game out at Turchin Stadium. Also, Russell Wilson leads the NFL with 79 passing touchdowns, and also while under pressure since 2012. So that is from PFF, Pro Football Focus. Follow them at PFF on Twitter. Also, Gulfport wins 50. It was 51-49 in their game. That was again. They will play Oak Grove. Now here's some highlights from the Tulane game. Let's give.
Runner goes, swung on, hit down the right field line. It's a base hit for Burns. Stevens will score from third. Hart's on his way to third. He rounds it. He'll make his way in. The throw comes in.
Excellent throw right there. So it's Tulane scores in the bottom of the 5th, 2-0. Wave on top. So that's the runners that scored in the bottom of the 5th. I don't know why this internet connections. Come on. Just we'll wait for it to reconnect. So we'll go over some more Twitters. Let's see. Congratulations, Zion Williamson. He is now a reserve for the All-Stars on the Western Conference side. And congratulations to Zion Williamson. It's well-deserved by this young man. So, okay, this is from Pelicans Clutch Point. Follow them at Pelicans Clutch Point at Pels. Okay, here's some highlights from Southern Miss's game. So we'll give you some highlights. I'll put that up on the screen, let you hear it. I'll let you see it. Once again, they played against South Alabama. So this is when they bat it. So they swing and a miss, and they go down on strikes. So that's from Southern Miss. Follow them at Southern Miss. So follow them at Southern Miss. Okay, this is 38 minutes ago. Hoffman strikes out in the fourth inning, so gets UNO. Just watch Secret Zero. Okay, Louisiana Flames. Karen Crow gets win over Opelousas 51-50. That's in Class 4A girls basketball, 51-50. Karen Crow wins over Opelousas. Okay, LSU finished strong. So that is at the break. Crystal Freeman has 12 points, and Jerk 2 Browsey has 17 points as well. Lady Wave on top, 37-25. Also, okay, Hineville lady basketball fought. They won 42-38 over Ruston. Your leading scores was Bartholomew with 10 and Irons with 8 in the game. So that was from Hineville Athletics. Follow them at Hineville Athletics. Okay, let's go through the news and notes, see what's happening on news and notes for NFL football. So that's on the NFC side. Okay, NFL news and notes. Cardinals, this is in the NFC side. Kenyon Drake looks at potential being a restricted free agent, so he's probably not going to be. That's probably they're going to probably sign him and keep him. Also, Dave and Barty of the Athletic says Texans quarterback Deshaun Watson may be the only player that the 49ers are willing to go for at this point. So I think if he does go over there to San Francisco, he's going to be a good quarterback over there. They can groom him to learn the plays and stuff like that. So I think, to be honest with you, I think it will be a good investment for the San Francisco 49ers because Jimmy Garoppolo is going back over to New England to be their starting quarterback. So that's probably going to happen. So let's see what else we can talk about. Also, the Orlando County Register writer Kevin Marcelli said that John Johnson and Troy Hill, both candidates for franchise tags. So that's probably going to happen. Now the Seahawks also feel that will be great. He would finish his career in Seattle. That's the linebacker for Seattle. That is KJ Wright. So, and also regarding Russell Wilson media tour and grievances and stuff like that. So once again, this is from NFC notes. That's from NFL trade rumors. Go to NFL trade rumors. Okay, in the bottom of the seventh, Louisiana Tech is down 2-0 to the Cajuns out at Lafayette tonight. So this is a footage right there. We'll show you now. Jonas bullied Cats, so that's Carl Anthony Towns. That was a pretty good going into the lane right there. He just slammed it home. That's from the score. Now the New York Mets. The New York Mets honored to welcome frontline workers tonight. So that's what they're going to be tribute to the workers that are out there doing the coronavirus pandemic. Also, this is from main team. Kerry Oubre tries to put back Steph Curry's missed 3-point shot from five away. So, and it wasn't successful. Now, this is from Yahoo Sports. I love you so much. I am so proud of my son and teammates. That's you all. Julius Randle congratulated Mom congratulated him on his first NBA All-Star game. So I think it was well deserved by Julius Randle. So that is good. So I'm glad his mom looked at his congratulate him, because that's kind of hard to make the all-star teams. So we will we'll wrap this up in a second. So we're gonna go one more tweet, and we'll wrap it up. Because I'm gonna go through all the tweets. Let's see. So, okay, this is from Kevin Cloder, if I'm saying it right. That's common spelling CHOUINARD. Follow him at KRL. So, okay, the Hawks lead in most of the dunks. This is via basketball reference. So Atlanta has 170. New York Knicks has 169. The Warriors have 167. The Brooklyn Nets has 157. The Cleveland Cavaliers have 153. Pelicans down. They're in the 8th spot. I have 144 dunks. So he is a writer for Hawks.com. Follow him. That's Kevin Choar. If I'm saying this, we don't want to butcher his name. Also, it's Fantasy Sports Radio Hour 2, talking about the latest fantasy prop bets and moves. So follow them, and that's on Twitter. You can go over there. Okay. Josh Bartel, quite a first inning for Auburn. So that's they're showing the actual box score. So that's they had 10 runs in the on 7 hits and 3 errors. So let's wrap this up for tonight. Let's wrap this up. Okay, once again, thanks for joining us for this edition of Sports Talk with Kerry Wehmeyer Show. We will probably have the Pelicans game tomorrow. versus the Detroit Pistons. So we're trying to iron things out. If we can get the feeds up, we'll have it up for you on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter. So we're trying to just get those feeds up for you, and we'll have it. So once again, like, share, and follow us on the social media platforms. Like, share, follow us on Facebook. Like, share, and follow us on Twitter. Like, share, and follow us on the YouTube channel. We'll be on YouTube. Also, we'll be on Facebook and Twitter. So if you want to come on and watch the game with us, you can do that. That'll be on the YouTube. Also follow us on Tumblr. Also follow us on Twitch. Follow us on Instagram. Follow us on Skype. Also follow us on the LinkedIn page that we have, and follow us on Blogspot. And also, once again, we didn't give you the podcast, so we'll probably have it tomorrow, maybe earlier this week. So once again, thanks for joining us here, and everybody have a good night.